I got a lot of questions like this in my last video, and I wanted to go ahead and answer the best way I know how. I'm going to start off by saying that there's no secret sauce, no special formula to getting a man to say yes. He's either a provider or he's not. Very simple. I personally like to be on FaceTime or in person. I need to see you, you need to see me. I'm going to use a very basic example. Nails. I'm on FaceTime. Babe, I have a nail appointment tomorrow and I need some money. That's it. If you want to be really cute about it, baby, you love me, right? Oh, I have an appointment tomorrow for my nails and I need some money. One of two things is going to happen. He's going to say yes. How much do you need? Or he's going to say no. I don't got it. Money's tight. Or my personal favorite. What am I getting in return? I get the automatic ick. He's blocked. Never hear from him again. Because why am I going to waste my time with you? We all.
This is the sad state of the nigga woman. And I want you brothers to take heed. She has a problem with a man saying, what am I going to get returned? And that's the honest question to be asking. You want me to give you money? Well, what am I going to get out of the deal? Oh, if he asks for money, block him. This is not just this woman. She represents a lot of women that think this way. A lot of women simply just look at men as nothing but a fucking dick in a wallet. That's it. You're nothing more to them but a dick in a wallet. They don't care about what you got going on. They don't care about your favorite sports team. They don't care about how your day was at work. You can tell by because they don't ask you no questions. Pay attention to all the questions that your woman asks. You know, if you can't remember, write them down. How many questions she asks you in a day? That's a challenge. How many questions does your woman ask you? I'll say in a week. And look at the common theme all these questions have. You're going to see a lot of these questions are going to be about her. It's not going to be how was your day at work? Hey, what do you want to eat? Anything about you or about us. Those questions will always reveal a person's priorities. But you got to be assertive enough and have the presence of mind to remember or at least write them down to where you can remember. The questions. Oh, she asks you what you do for a living. Meet a new girl, ask what you do for a living. You got kids, stuff like that. She's trying to gauge you. Then there's other questions to get to actually know a person, see if they're compatible. And these women, they don't care. They care only about money. You know, it's already bad enough as a hopeful elect. You are already settling with these thoughts because it ain't a lot of options out here in this dating market. And if you look at her, makeup on, look like she got lip fillers in. These are the women that think that basically that Kevin Samuels used to talk about. They put this makeup on and witchcraft on their face, and then it gives them this false belief that they are so pretty, beautiful, and the men should just worship their feet. A man should always want to know what he's going to get out of a deal. And a lot of modern women don't want to have children. That's the pretty much common unspoken rule. Hey, you passing on my seed. I'm providing for you. You giving me children, passing on my legacy. And these women ain't trying to do that. They matter of fact, they're killing your babies if you impregnate them. You know, not taking the pills at all, or taking pills to terminate the pregnancy. Don't want to get pregnant. Want to have children. So what the hell are you offering a man? The greatest honor a woman could give a man is to have his child. and they don't want to do that. So they don't want to take on the traditional roles of a woman, but they want a man to give them traditional male roles. This is just the state of the black woman. A lot of them think like this. The hair, the nails, they feel as if they spent all this money on their hair and nails and they'll be broke as hell. They spent money on their hair and nails, or either they got somebody else spending money on their hair and nails. You know, they're spending money on their hair and nails, and they look at that as an investment to get something better. So they spend $300 to get their hair done. They expect to get, maybe $150 or not $300. They expect to get like $500, $400 of some type of nigga spoiling them, buying them stuff. It's an investment to them. Yeah, they got their hair messed up, but they're gonna get it done. They expect to get free drinks, all types of stuff. And to be honest, a lot of guys don't got it like that because it's bad economy. What I say, most Americans, 60 something like percent of Americans couldn't afford to pay like a $500 emergency bill. Nope. These women, this is the state of the woman. A lot of social media, podcasts and stuff like that, and influencers have told women, get the bag, go get the money, hypergamy, level up, girl. Don't be a pick me. You know, and I could go on and on about this, but it's uh, uh, a philosophy, one of these wines out here that has our women drunk, that has them believing that they are supposed to put in zero effort into keeping and maintaining a man, while he's supposed to do everything that he can to keep her. A woman's supposed to do what she can to keep her man, keep him satisfied, know what he likes, know what he doesn't like. How many times do you see, men that have to, break their necks, to try to keep their woman happy with some very, very worldly stuff? That's why, you know, hey, how Shai said what he said. Uh, Matthew 19 and verse 13. Matthew 19, that might be verse 11. Yep, verse 11. Matthew 19 and 11. It says, but he said unto them, all men cannot receive this saying, save they to whom it is given. For there are some eunuchs which were so born from their mother's womb. So this is talking about a guy who wasn't born with a functioning rod or deformed rod or something like that. Basically, your dick. Reading on, and there are some eunuchs which were made eunuchs of men. Made eunuchs of men, sometimes they would get castrated, have their dicks cut off. Reading on, and there be eunuchs which have made themselves eunuchs for the kingdom of heaven's sake. So some people that made themselves eunuchs for the kingdom of heaven's sake. Now, what is that talking about? Is that talking about chopping your own dick off? No. You're doing it for the kingdom of heaven's sake. That would be a sin, cutting into your flesh. That's weird. That's super weird. So what does it mean to make yourself a eunuch? Abstaining from these women. Abstaining from these women. So now what? You abstain from these women. And let me also say this. You might not be able to receive this saying, but if you are making yourself a eunuch, abstaining from women, what does that also mean? You're not having children. In order to have a child, you have to deal with a woman. If you've made yourself a eunuch for the kingdom of heaven's sakes, you are not dealing with women, and you are also not desiring to have children. Now, this does not mean a brother who has children all of a sudden can't, take that journey. But if you in this truth, and, you want to have children, all right, that's not wrong. But just know the state of the women in which you are entering, and don't have this, blind. Oh, she's the one. I'm going to make her the perfect woman. That's not about to happen. That ain't about to happen. That is not about to happen. That's not how that happens. You know how this go? You get with a woman, you fall in love, you head over heels. You might want to teach her the scriptures or something, and she half-ass follows it. She's not as disciplined about it. And then what happens? She does what she wants to do, and there becomes a conflict. And you got to spend all this time trying to wine and dine her. And now, guess what? That's less time you have to spend with the scriptures, your real woman. Less time that you have to spend with your real wife, your real woman. So because having a wife, that's a large, because the word woman means servant. We don't have women. They're not serving us. They're coming with their hands out. What can you do for me? Well, no, a woman was made to be a help unto the man. These women are not helping you. They're not helping you to do anything. That's why you ask, what do you bring to the table? I am the table. They're not coming. They're looking to be provided for. And when you're in captivity, like we are, America, you can't expect a man to provide for you when you are in prison and he is in prison. That's why a lot of these, and also another thing, a lot of these nigger women tried to go over to that swirl thing, date Esau, white man, and it's not working out for them. Because what's funny is this election has shown that E is loyal to his race. And a lot of these NBs, they were Kamala Harris activists. And now to find out that your white boy lover is a Trump supporter, he doesn't care about your reproduction rights, your ability to kill your own babies, they're in a hell of a dilemma. A lot of these women are losing jobs and can't find good jobs, are living with roommates with their sisters, and their sisters, both of them losing jobs because jobs is hard to have a stable job now. A lot of jobs are getting cut, fired, high turnover rates. Even some careers, especially careers in tech, AI taking a lot of these jobs. Just understand the state of the NB and what you are dealing with. And that, I'm going to play the rest of this video, but I'm going to say Shalom. Hope this lesson has been edifying. I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Akakwadash. Double honor to the elder GMS will well. Peace, salutations, and Shalom.
No, we can pay for our own nails. It's principle. What if shit really happens, like I get a flat tire, or I get called into work and I need to pay a babysitter? I can't rely on you. So why am I allowing you to hold space in my life if you can't provide? All that fear, all that what will he think? Oh my God, I'm so shy. Girl, we are too grown for all that. Because when push comes to shove and real life comes through, can you call it in? Chest out, chin up, hand out. Period.